Welcome to another episode of Rate or Roast My Rig. I'm your host, Fluff, and if you have a rig that you would like to see rated and or roasted, feel free to shoot some photos to the email linked down below in the description. And with that, let's just jump into it, shall we? What's with the mirror? I know that's not part of the rig. I know, but like when I see a mirror in a studio, I'm like, what are you doing? Are you like making some mixes or like tracking something and then looking at yourself in the mirror and being like, you can do better. I can't. Yes, you can. And like having some personality disorder going on there in the mirror. Why would you have a mirror in a recording environment? Also, that's a reflection point. Not that you're in a super pro studio, like you're not in like a legit purpose-built studio or anything, but I like the Helix. I like the Boogie. Your setup is pretty clean. It's tidy. I like it. I like the artwork. It's good. You got a little vocal thing going on the right-hand side. Overall, this is a very, very clean setup. The mirror weirds me out. Mirror steals your soul. Also, I'm going to give you 3 to 5 beards. Oh. I love it. I love it when there's couches in the photos of the rigs. And every time I see a couch, I'm like, you're using the couch, clearly, right? So like you're sitting in the couch, reamping guitars with the blaring 412 right next to you while watching Seinfeld. You got 2 SM58s on the 412. You have a more power amp. You got a little mixer set up. You got some pedal board action going on. Video games to the left, the TV. You got your own little pleasure den there, don't you? The colors on the Jackson are amazing. I love the aqua blue kind of thing. Messy shelf. Don't know why. That's not really my thing. You got pictures of wolves and animals and of jungle animals. Cable management leaves a little bit to be desired. Your pedal board is very clean. It's very tidy. You know what? This is function over form. That's what this is. I love the couch. Everyone has a friend who had those pillows, those cushions. And I don't know what's on TV, but I would love to know. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and give your rig 3 out of 5 beards. Have you ever been sent a link from a friend to watch a video on YouTube only to click on it and find that it is not available in your country? As annoying as that is, you don't have to deal with that stuff with NordVPN. Now, VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and this essentially takes away the location locking of various things like video platform streaming, like on Netflix, or video gaming, things like that, away from your location and lets you select whatever server you'd like in the world using NordVPN. For example, I'm about to go over to England literally tomorrow and do a European tour, and I want to continue to watch the shows that me and my lady are in the middle of watching here at home. NordVPN allows me to do this safely and securely. Now, in addition to the luxury of gaming and streaming, NordVPN now also offers threat protection. Now, threat protection is a major upgrade for NordVPN. Threat protection is going to do a couple of different things, including blocking intrusive ads and web trackers, but also it's going to scan any file that you want to download from the net. So now, in addition to being a VPN, NordVPN is now a cybersecurity tool. How awesome is that? Now, if you would like to take a 30-day risk-free trial of NordVPN, use my link down below in the description, nordvpn.com/riffsandbeards, and take it for a spin. See if you like it. And if you do like it, you can use the link down below in the description to get a 2-year plan with a huge discount in addition to a free month. nordvpn.com/riffsandbeards. All right, clean boy. You have a... I don't know, does that 412 look extremely deep? Or is that a bass rig? Is that what that is? I can't tell. Or maybe it's just the camera lens perspective thing. I don't know. It looks like a very compact 412 of some sort from Mesa Boogie. Possibly a bass cab. I'm not really sure. Got a nice little tidy rack going on. And you have a 10S guitar, you have a PRS Zach Myers, you have a Schecter, you have an Ibanez, and then you have an entry-level Gibson Les Paul, which are super cool, right there on the wall. I love the little hex tile things going on the wall. Very minimalist setup. It's kind of like a museum piece. Like here we see environment of a single man circa 2019. Overall, very, very clean. The plant's a nice touch. Very minimalist, very nice. I like it. A lot of white, but you know, whatever. I'll go ahead and give your rig 4 to 5 beards. All right. So you had a 2006 Blackberry, and you're like, I'm gonna take a picture for old Fluff there, and you did just that. Thank you very much for your submission, whoever you are. You have a Schecter, you have a Fender Strat knockoff, you have a folding chair that you presumably like to sit at while playing. I don't know what that red thing is, some sort of a processor, pedal board of some sort. Maybe you have a tuner there on the right, your right, my left. A little tiny combo and another little tiny combo, but you know what? It's not the size that matters. It's the, you know, the standing waves in the room, the volume in the room. As they say, they talk a lot. You know, you're in a spare bedroom. I back it. You got a couple little amps. They make noise. You're probably having some fun. Love that. The chair, I don't think that's probably very comfortable. Definitely looking to get yourself like a drum stool or something. I know they're a little expensive, like $100, worth it, especially for your back. And you're probably a dad, judging by your guitars. But overall, I'm still gonna have to give you 2 out of 5 beards. All right, we got some old Marshall, we got some Gibson, and we got a Beatles album. I don't know what the Beatles have to do with a you know, Marshall half stack. I don't think I don't think the Beatles ever used Marshall, to be honest. They primarily used Vox and literally Fender everything, right? As far as amplification goes. You have the towels there for sweating behind the hangers on the guitars. I gotta get ready for battle, honey. Where's my towel? That Marshall half stack is sick though, real talk. Marshall 412, love it. Marshall SLP, love it. I don't know why there's a Let It Be album there, but you know what? This is your space, not mine. Carpet's clean. There is literally no cables. Love that. And you know what? I'm gonna give your rig 4 to 5 beards. We got a Zilla Fat Boy. We got a Orange 412. I mean, this is very, very British. This is very, very British of a rig. Love the Victory. Love the pedal board. I love that Ibanez. I'm not really an Ibanez guy, but this Ibanez single cut it's pretty nasty. I will admit. Your pedal board is tidy. Your cable management is on point. You even got what is that? A Model T, a Model T kind of a preamp pedal. You got a little patch pedal bay thing where all the cables come in and out. I mean, that's clean. And I love your commitment to British amplification and brands. I love that. I love that someone that is proud of their country. The LED light is for flavor. I don't know. I just really like this rig. Also, the Old Blood Noise Endeavors, Dark Star. I've always wanted one of those pedals. So sick. I'm gonna give your rig 4.5 out of 5 beards. And last but not least, geez, where's the bong? Tell me you play stoner rock and doom without actually telling me you play stoner rock and or doom. How heavy is that 610 cabinet or 612 cabinet? I mean, that's a big boy. I weep for your back, whoever you are. I weep for your knees. I weep for the shocks on your car. Your pedal board is tidy as hell. Gibson RD Silverburst, Gibson SG High Watt, Decibel 412. I mean, this thing is loud and proud, and I back this a lot. I love this rig. I would hate moving this thing though. Your bandmates must hate you. Assuming you're in a band, maybe you show up with this rig by yourself at the gig. You're like, hey, how's it going? It's just me. And you just play chugs and open E. Maybe you do, I don't know. High Watt is so sick. I want a High Watt. Electro Harmonix MIG. Was that a MIG 50? Oh. Honestly, you know what? I'm in a giving mood. I'm gonna give you rig 5 out of 5 beards. You earned it. And that does it with this episode of Rate or Roast My Rig. If you have a rig that you would like to see rated and or roasted, shoot some pictures down to the email link below in the description. And with that, you've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.